You go to college for 4 years or go to college for 6 years to make like 100K a year, bro. You can be doing that shit in a month or a day if you learn the skill set and take your time. Just stick to the plan, see that it's worth it. If that plan's not working, you may need to change. Are you a trader that's struggling to win trades? You feel like you got the strategy down pat, but for some reason the strategy just won't win? Watch this video. Nah, I'm playing. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Yeah, we still here. We still kicking it. And today, we gonna get on here and we gonna talk some psychology, man. It's been a minute since I did a psychology video, so I wanted to hop on here and just holler at y'all, talk to y'all about some things. So what I did is I went on my Instagram story and I asked people to give me topics for a psychology video that I wanted to do. So I'm gonna just run through some of these questions. I got some good questions, so let's talk about it, man.
Yeah, this is where I wanna be. Live my life like a vacation, every night a movie.
You can be whatever you wanna be. You can do whatever you wanna do. All you gotta do is put the work in and sit back and watch your dreams come true. You can be whatever you wanna be. You can do whatever you wanna do. All you gotta do is put the work in and sit back and watch your dreams come true.
So somebody asked me about losing streaks. Let's talk about losing streaks, right? Losing streaks are gonna happen. First of all, you gotta kind of check your ego at the door and just know that no matter what, nobody's gonna win 100% of their trades. That's the first thing you gotta know. Nobody's winning 100% of their trades. I don't care how good they claim to be. People are human. The market is running on an algorithm that's designed to take people out of trades and capitalize off of human emotions. So people are going to lose trades, right? Nobody's perfect. So when it comes to an actual losing streak, first things first is you need to find out why you're on that losing streak. Is it the strategy? Is it you? Is it your emotions? Are you not waiting on the things in your trading plan? Like, why are you on this losing streak? That's the first thing you got to figure out, right? Once you figure that out, you have to put a plan in place that's going to help you get out of that losing streak, right? That plan should include you lowering your risk. It should include you just sticking to the plan. Like, whatever you was doing to put you in that hole, you have to do the complete opposite. And most times we know what it is that we need to do, and we just it probably got something to do with risk management. Either we over trading or we over risking. It's one or the two. And then you couple that with not waiting on the things in your trading plan, you're gonna lose trades, because that's what your trading plan is for. It's there to guide you to success. So you have to respect it. Like, trust me. The thing about trading, man, is that like a lot of people come in and they feel like, okay, I just need to memorize a couple of chart patterns and I'm good. Like, I'll make $1 million. It doesn't work like that, bro. Like, you have to manage your emotions. People think like, oh, I've been to the casino before, like I can handle my emotions. Okay,
it's not easy.
When you see how much money you could make and how fast you could make it when you're day trading, all that shit go out the window, because then it becomes like, okay, this is the most amount of money somebody can, there's no cap on the money you can make, right? Whatever you're doing right now, it probably has a cap on it. However you make your money, it probably has a cap on it. Like, you probably can only make so much. There's no cap to how much money you can make when you're trading. So you do it to get freedom, like financial freedom. Like, you can do it from anywhere. So it's like the best job in the world, but it's also one of the hardest jobs ever. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta roll with the punches when it comes to trading. But not to get off topic, like I was saying, when it comes to the losing streak, you got to find out why you want to lose a streak, and then you got to replace those bad habits that put you in the loser streak with good habits that's going to take you out of it. And that's going to include lowering your risk. It's going to include sticking to the plan. And once you do that, you're going to eventually, so it's two things you can do, right? You need to first do that, and then you may need to step away from the charts. Well, not from the charts, but from your challenge if you're doing one, or your live account. You may need to step away and then go to demo to get your confidence back, because one of the number one traits you need to have as a successful trader is confidence. So if you're not confident, bro, you're gonna be fumbling the bag, right? You're gonna be folding under pressure. So you gotta be confident, especially when you day trade and you scalping, bro. You gotta stand on business, bro. Like, if you say you're gonna get in right here, you gotta get in right. You can't be like half stepping. So if you're not confident, that process is gonna be a lot harder. So You may need to get back on demo until you get your confidence up from sticking to your plan. And then once your confidence is going, you get back on your challenge or your live, whatever, and you roll with the punches with that. That's how you get out of a losing streak. That's how I get out of losing streaks. Okay, so somebody asked about maintaining focus and avoiding impulsive decisions. So when it comes to maintaining focus and avoiding impulsive decisions, you just got to be locked in. What's going to happen to every trader, and why you can't really learn how to be a good trader like overnight, is because you need to make mistakes, and you need to make them for a long amount of time, right? You need to make them over and over again, because eventually you're going to get tired of that shit and you're going to want to tighten up. And then you're gonna tighten up for a little bit, and you're gonna see the results come from tightening up. Like you're gonna skip out on your trading. Let me tell you what. Let me sit up. Let me tell you what happens with trading, right? Let me tell you what happens with us as humans when we trade, right? So we go through the same process of trying to take a shortcut, trying to take the easy way out with trading, right? Trying to over leverage or trying to trade more times than we know we should be trading, like things like that. Like those are my two bad habits that I had to overcome, right? Like the greed aspect and the just thinking I can do what I want. Bro, the market gonna humble your ass every fucking time. Like it's gonna humble you. So you really gotta stick to your plan. So you're gonna make a bunch of mistakes, and eventually you're gonna get tired of that shit, and then you're gonna start sticking to the plan. You're gonna go on a little run, you're gonna get confidence, and you'll be like, damn, this all I gotta do is just stick to the plan. If I don't do that dumb shit that put me in a hole over and over again, and I just stick to the plan, even when I have bad days or bad moments, I'll still have good weeks, good months, good quarters. So that be the thing. It's like you really just gotta manage that part, right? Like don't spiral out, don't break your bad habits. Like you're gonna lose, especially if you are trying to find your edge. A lot of y'all are doing challenges and y'all haven't found y'all edge yet. Stop doing that. Find your edge first on demo, and then get on the challenge, then get on your live account and try to do your thing, bro. But don't be trying to do challenges to prove you a good trader, bro. Like take your time, and I promise you, once you learn the skill set, you good for life, bro. So just take your time. It's worth it. You go to college for 4 years or go to college for 6 years to make like 100K a year, bro. You can be doing that shit in a month or a day if you learn the skill set and take your time. So just like you should just, in regards to maintaining your focus and avoiding impulsive decisions, just stick to the plan, see that it's worth it. If that plan's not working, you may need to change it. Once you find a plan that works, stick to it. And then over a longer period of time, it's just gonna get easier and easier and easier. And you're gonna tighten up things, and you're not gonna need to make no impulsive decisions, because you're gonna see how worth it is to stick to your plan. What else we got? Remaining disciplined and confident when you're nearing consistent profitability. I love that feeling right there, because you're like, damn, that's the light bulb moment, right? When you're trying to remain disciplined and confident, when you're getting close to getting over that hump of break even, like consistently profitable, that's one of the best feelings, because you're like, oh, I found something to click, and it's been working for a little minute, and I just been getting better and better at it. So it's just like, at that point, time is going to do all the heavy lifting. More experience, more reps, more time seeing your setup happen over and over, the easier it's going to be to trust it. You're just going to learn it better, right? You're going to be able to get in early because you can anticipate when the entry coming, like stuff like that. So you just got to keep doing what you've been doing. Stay locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like you about to get over that hump of break even and be consistently profitable. Like that's life changing. So you just got to stay locked in and keep. The habits get easier, right? The bad habits that you have, they get easier to get rid of the more and more you practice and focus on the good habits. So stay locked in. Bouncing back after a major L, spiral, failed challenges, etc., and trading approach when funded. So one of my favorite sayings is minor setback for major comeback, right? Because you're going to take some L's. Those L's are lessons, right? You're going to spiral out. You're going to blow funded accounts. You're going to blow funded challenges. It's just going to happen, right? It's part of the journey. But at the end of the day, it's all going to make you a better trader. Like if you really want this shit, those setbacks that you have, those losses, those spiral moments, like you got to embrace that and just like keep coming up. Like get knocked down 9 times and get up 10. That's all you got to do. See, the majority of traders that fail, they fail because they quit. If you don't quit, especially once you found something that clicks, once you found your edge, all you gotta do is not quit, and just like the rest is history. Like, no cap. How your personal environment can affect your trading. Also, not having a balanced life. So this is a great topic to talk about, because your personal environment, right, definitely affects your trading, right? Like, you gotta feel good, right? You gotta be, especially if you day trading, like if you scalping and you day trading, you have to feel good and be in the right mindset, because you gotta be sharp, right? Things can go wrong very fast, and if you got money on the line, that's you know what I'm saying, nobody trying to lose trades or sit in drawdown. So your environment really affects your mental, right? So trading is 90% mental, 10% technicals, I would say, or 5% technicals, 5% fundamentals, whatever you want to say. It's really psychology, because you got to know yourself, and you got to also know other human behaviors. Like the way I trade, you have to know what other humans would do at this point on the chart, and what the algorithm is designed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to know those things, and you have to know yourself so that you can manage your emotions, right? I'm not gonna lie, the strategy that I trade wins a lot, so I have to manage my greed. It's easier to manage FOMO because I know the strategy gonna win a lot, but it wasn't always like that until I got good at the strategy. So you got to get to a point where you can really trust your strategy, and that's gonna make it easier for your mental health, right? If you can trust your strategy, it's gonna make it easier for your mental health. But the biggest thing is the environment that you are in. You have to be somewhere where you can think and just like be free. Like, your mind needs to be clear. So your environment physically, and your environment mentally, like the content you're consuming, the people you're talking to, all that shit matters, right? If you want to be great at anything, you gotta be locked in. So your environment gotta allow you to do that. Your environment also gotta allow you to be able to take risk and grow too. You gotta get to the point where you can step outside your comfort zone. And in order to step outside your comfort zone, you gotta have somewhere to step to, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be willing to take that risk to go to the next level. Your environment gotta allow for that, because some people's situations be so fucked up they can't even make no moves. So you gotta get that handled first, so you can get in a position to make some real moves. In regards to environment, yeah. And yeah, you gotta have a balanced life too. Even when you're trying to learn how to trade, one of my mistakes is I was going too hard on trading, and I was going so hard that I expected my results to be perfect. The market is not perfect, right? Humans, we are not perfect either. So we can't expect our trading to be perfect. So it don't matter just because you put in 1,000,000 hours on a chart. Yes, you're gonna have an advantage and you're gonna have your edge and all that good stuff, but that doesn't mean that the market is just gonna give you 100% win rate and a 1 to 10 RR every time you trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know that you just can't expect the market to be perfect. I say that to say this: you have to have that balance in life. You still have to have fun in life, because if you are disciplined off the charts, you're gonna be disciplined on the charts. So I talk to my group about this all the time. Like going to the gym, for me, it makes me consistent in a routine. Like, you have to have a routine, you have to be consistent. That just transfers over to the charts. So it's just like simple things like that, whether it might be reading 30 minutes every day, just making sure I'm sticking to that, and that helps me to automatically build good habits and be disciplined. You have to have that balance, right? You have to have a good life off the charts, so on the charts you can succeed too, right? So yeah, to piggyback off that, somebody else said how having a structured routine helps you. So having a structured routine is everything. Just for the simple fact that it makes you productive in all forms of life, whether it's health and fitness or whether it's just work stuff. Like, if you have a consistent routine, you're gonna get things done, and you're gonna get things done effortlessly. That's the thing. Like, when you have a bunch of shit to do, but you don't know when you're gonna do it or how you're gonna do it, now your brain is clogged, and you gotta figure out that whole aspect too, like how you gonna do all the shit you got to do. If you sit down and really map out what you trying to do and schedule times to do it, like have a routine. If you need to do something every day, like have a routine. That's gonna help you get to the next level, because you got more time to think about other shit. You got more time to think about how you gonna get to the next level, because everything else is just automation. That's what everything in life is about. If you run a business, find out how to get your business automated, how to make passive income, money while you sleep. That's what everything is about. And it all starts with routine, in business and in life. So if you got a good routine, that's just gonna help your life flow smoothly. And if you want to be a good trader, you definitely got to have a good morning routine, because that's gonna get you game ready every time you step to the chart. So definitely got to have routine in check. Somebody asked, how do you keep a cool head during a massive win streak? That is a great question. So me personally, I put a lot of work in, so I expect to be great. Not to toot my own horn, nah. But on a serious note, how do you keep a cool head during a massive win streak? You just gotta really know that the work works. Like, if you put the work in, you deserve to go on a massive win streak. You deserve to not lose a trade. Now, granted, people are human and nobody's perfect and the market's not perfect, so you will lose trades, but you're gonna win me personally, I know I'm gonna win way more than I lose, and it's because I put the work in, right? It's because I put in hours and hours and 6 years plus of trading, right? Winning and losing, going through hard times and good times, the ups and downs, and just going through those like emotions and everything, right? So me personally, when I go on a winning streak, I feel like that's what's supposed to happen, because I just, I'm getting better day by day. You're supposed to get 1% better every day. I found my edge a long time ago, and all I've been doing is improving. So I personally expect to be on winning streak. How do I keep a cool head? I remember the times when I wasn't on winning streaks, when I was getting my ass toe up in the market, when I was losing my savings, when I was crying at the keyboard, when my relationship was on thin ice because of the way I was acting, because I was losing money in the market. Like, those times are what keep me, is what keeps my cool head during those winning streaks. And also just knowing, like, when you know, I'm not trying to be like cocky or nothing like that, but when you know, like I said, you have to be confident when you trade it, right? I say this all the time. Confidence is one of the number one traits you have to have if you want to be a successful trader. So you got to feel like you deserve that winning streak, right? Because you put the work in. If you're doing the right things to get on that winning streak. If you're just getting lucky, that's another story. I can't really speak on that. But if you putting the work in and you trust your edge and you got the data behind it and you've been sticking to your trading plan, right? You being disciplined and you're on this winning streak, then you deserve that. So just know that the loss is probably coming. So when it happens, it's going to feel a little uncomfortable because you've been on such a good winning streak. So don't let that loss spiral you. Pro tip. Expectations. People want to run before they can walk. Also being self-aware. Expectations are everything. I talk about this all the time on my Discord. You got to know when to expect choppy markets. You got to know when to expect good markets so you can take advantage of it. You got to know, you just got to know. You got to know when to expect the market to pull on your emotional, you got to know when to expect the market to pull on your emotions, right? You got to know all this. Expectations is everything in life. If you are dealing with another human being or in business or relationship, friendship, whatever, if you set the proper expectations, the other person or the other party is not thrown off. So you have to set expectations. If you are selling a product, you have to set the proper expectations so that the consumer knows what they're getting. Things like that, right? And you have to just be self-aware. Like, especially if you want to be a good trader, you have to be self-aware because you have to know yourself. You have to know what's going to trigger you in the market, and you have to build a plan around how you can avoid that. Yes, facts. Learning to understand that there will be losing trades. Yes, that is a fact. There will be losing trades. That's just part of the game. Losses are lessons. So yeah, protect your capital. Number one rule is protect your capital. Use a stop loss. Use smart risk management. That prolongs a lot of people's success, is their risk management. Listen, let me tell y'all something while we talking about that. While we talking about learning to understand that there will be losing trades. Risk management is the number one reason a lot of y'all, which camera I'm looking at? A lot of y'all, risk management is the reason a lot of y'all, right? That's the reason a lot of y'all, and myself included, it's the reason that you guys prolong your success. It's the reason I prolonged my success. I was risking too much. I was over trading. I was not trusting my strategy. you may think that logically it makes more sense for you to just risk more money and you'll make more, but it does not work like that. Be consistent so you can do this over a longer period of time, especially if you want to do it full time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be an investor full time and you want to get this bag, you gotta be disciplined, because you'll fuck it up if you're not. So yeah. Okay, being confident in your trading plan even while seeing other people's trades hitting. Okay, well, this is the thing. If other people's trades are hitting, first of all, you got to just pay attention to your own journey. But if, like, let's say you're in a group, I'm assuming you're in a group, you are in a group. So when other people's trades are hitting and you are trading the same style, find out what it is that's making their trades hit consistently. If they're really consistent, find out what's making their trades hit, right? If you care that much. If not, don't worry about what they're doing and just stick to your trading plan, because at the end of the day, your trading plan is built for your personality, right? It's built to keep your bad habits in check and to encourage your good habits. So you have to stick to that, because that's what's going to get you to where you're trying to go. So either find out what they're doing and maybe tweak your trading plan, try out what they're doing to see if it works for you, or see if it doesn't work. You can do that, or you can just focus on your own journey, because everybody's journey is different. I can just tell you for a fact, people in my Discord, they've been trading in under 2 years, like under 3 years, under 2 years, and they're getting damn near the same results I'm getting, and they're learning from me. I've been trading for 6 years. I didn't have a mentor. I mean, I've had mentors, but I didn't have a mentor that was, I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but I'm just saying they get to learn from me. I didn't have a me. So they get to learn from me, and their trading journey, they're going to be consistently profitable, changing their life in more than half of the time that it took me to do it. So everybody's journey is different. I can't be mad that my journey took 6 years. I love my journey. I love everything I've been through in my trading journey, because that's how I'm able to help other people, because I've been there, done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done it all already. So it's just like, I've seen a lot of shit, and I can help people who are going to hit those same hurdles. And the people that pay attention to me are getting amazing results. All right, how to get less of an addict on the charts. So what he's trying to say is how to become less of an addict on the charts. Okay, so when you want to be great at something, you're going to be an addict, right? You're going to be, if at least I was, anything that I want to learn, I fully dive into it, very passionate about it. So I'm gonna put the work in. I'm just telling you like it is. Like, and if you're like that too, it's going to be hard at first not to be an addict on a chart. Especially, we know what trading can do. Like, trading can really change our life. It's the biggest market in the world. There's no cap on the money you can make. It's the best way ever to have financial freedom. So just knowing that alone, it's going to have you addicted, right? Because everybody wants that feeling. Everybody want to live like that. So you got to understand, as you mature as a trader, you're going to realize that less is more. You don't actually need to be on the charts every single day trying to make money, because every single day is not going to be high probability anyway. So you just got to, live life, man. Don't be addicted to the charts. Like, have a good life off of the charts too, because they're going to correlate. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. But at first, yeah, put the work in and be addicted, because that's how you're going to get the results. The more time you see this stuff happen over and over, the more you're going to learn to trust it. So that's where the experience comes in. If you want to speed up the process for the experience, then yeah, you need more screen time. It is what it is. But at the same time, don't be trying to like put your real money on the line and be tearing up your emotions and can't even learn the right way. If you want to put the screen time in, do it on demo until you find your edge. How to go beyond your own ego. So with trading, you can't have an ego. And it's a very egotistical sport, I'm not gonna lie, because it's money involved, and it's a lot of money involved, and it's a lot of you gotta be right to make money. So it's a lot of like, it's a very egotistical sport, and I love it. I love to see people who are trading and actually trading, not just, y'all know what I'm talking about, not just like bullshitting, like actually trading. I love to see people like that that's really getting money, because I know this shit is not easy to do. And once you found your edge and you're consistently profitable, you know what I'm saying, you find your little swag, you can really turn up with trading, and it's just a beautiful thing to see. So it's very egotistical, but you gotta, especially while you're learning your edge, you have to you got to leave that ego at the door, because you're going to lose some trades. Like, you're going to lose trades, and you're going to lose money, and you're going to lose pride and all of that trying to find your edge. So you have to be willing to accept that. You got to be willing to change the way you're thinking about trading, because if you're thinking because you're watching a couple YouTube videos that you're supposed to be profitable, it does not work like that. Like, you have to put in work, you have to get experience, you have to earn your stripes. So the ego just got to be left at the door, especially if you ain't got no skin in the game. If you only been trading like a couple years, like a year, like, bro, watch out. Daily meditation, prayer, emotional awareness are golden. Yes, that is a fact. Meditation, I use the Insight Timer app. My girl, the one who really put me on the meditation and all that spiritual stuff. That just get your soul right. Like, realign your chakras. Some of y'all need y'all chakras realigned. That's the problem. Y'all be doing demon stuff on the charts because you're greedy and you can't look yourself in the mirror and say that you're greedy so that you can work on it. You got to be self-aware, man. I'm trying to tell you. What is your opinion on emotional trades? So my opinion on emotional trades is you can't do it, right? I be telling my group all the time, we not taking no intuition trades. We waiting on things to line up, things to align with lower time frame and higher time frame. We waiting on all the stars to align before we get in the trade. So we not taking no emotional trades, at least not the consistently profitable ones. We not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that because I spent so many years doing that and I didn't get no results, bro. I didn't get no consistent results. Like, I would win some, lose some, and it's like too much emotions go into it. Now that I stick to my plan and I see the results and I get the data from my plan, I know what happens if I stick to my plan. I don't know what's going to happen if I'm taking an intuition trade. I just feel like it's going to go up or down. If I'm sticking to the plan that giving me a 90% win rate, I know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for me to stick to the plan and not take emotional trades. Now, how did I figure out that? Like, how was I able to trust that was going to happen? I had to put the work in. I had to earn the stripes. I had to spend days and days and sessions seeing these things repeat. I had to lose money. I had to lose pride. I had to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to embrace all that. I had to get knocked down and get back up. No cap. I'm not kidding, y'all. I had to lose a lot of shit and then keep going. That's the only way you get here. I had to not quit. That's the only way to be a successful trader. You got to not quit. So when it comes to taking them emotional trades, it's just not consistent because it's emotions, right? You let your emotions dictate the trade. Your emotions gonna be different all the time. You don't know how you gonna wake up and feel, or you know what I'm saying? Like, your emotions is gonna be different. So what's gonna be consistent? Your trading plan, because you're not changing your trading plan every single day. You know what I'm saying? You having a solid trading plan. You're not writing out a new trading plan every time you come to the charts. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going to be consistent, sticking to the plan. Yeah, that's all I really got for this video. But yeah, those were some good topics. I appreciate y'all for tapping into the video. I appreciate y'all for sending those topics over to my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me at Champagne Trades. And if you want to join my Discord, you can click the link in the bio. Yeah, the Discord be popping, y'all. We be doing it big in the Discord, I'm not gonna lie. You can go in there right now. It's a free trial. You can look at the testimonials and everything like that. Like, people are getting real results. So, not trying to sell anything, just letting you know, if you want to come kick it, that's where we at. If you learned something in this video or you felt like it was a vibe, click the like and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, help me to help more people. And that's all I really got. So until the next video, out.